just goes absolutely crazy and they go on this mad run.
Let's talk about Challenger League, the Open Cups, and people qualifying outside of course, the national leagues.
Absolutely. I mean, it's worth touching on the team that we've just seen play, Kavana. Their journey came through the Open Cups. If you want to see what can happen off the back of playing in Open Cups, look no further than a third place finish in EUL. And it's worth, of course, mentioning there are a couple of changes coming in this time round for Challenger League, where there are now a bunch of cups. You earn points for playing in each one, have enough points at the end of those 3 cups. Guess what? You get to play in the closed qualifiers to determine if you get that spot in Challenger League, but you can also get up to 5,000 euros of playing in each cup. It's going to be a big deal, and I look back at the history of Challenger League and think about the kind of games that we had. Look at the closing one for Kavana versus M&M, for example. The season prior, when we had Diffuse Kids against August, now known as Team Secret, with Penta losing out on the final playday. Challenger League is just filled with twists and turns, incredible games. You cannot miss a second of it.
I just listening to this casting. I can hear it in the background, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is us. But back then,
I miss CL. CL was fun. CL was amazing. It's the next sign of talent, and I think that's the thing is as well. We're looking at big CL players now, not just the team that sets themselves up, not just Kavana, but big CL players have found themselves onto other teams, and it's such a fantastic look into all the inner workings of regions.
We grew up in Challenger League here in Europe.
Yeah.
I started casting, with Challenger League, before that a bit with LATAM, before it was an official region, and then Challenger League was the first thing I took up. I graduated with many of the players that you now see at the top of the league. I'm very proud to have represented the league and still do to this day. It's fantastic to see the development, and you could be one of those people that we talk about in the next league if you just sign up and play, because links will be posted all over, by the way. You can go, there's an official sign up link on the Ubisoft website where you can get on the qualifiers and show us what you got.
Yeah, and the first one will be on May 10th, and this is also going to be putting a rest to a lot of the international disputes that are always there. We always have the discussion, which national is better? Is it going to be UKIN or is it going to be GSA? Well, all the teams are going to be tossed into one big cup, so we're going to see who's going to be coming out on top that time. So it is going to be very exciting. We're going to see very many different teams, and maybe out of nowhere, we're going to get like a new team that no one's ever heard before that just storms through and we'll make it.
something I wanted to add there as well, before you get those dates right, I know you do want to course correct that one, Milosh, and I know Hat might not have got them correct, but we will course correct that in a moment.
Sorry.
Something that a little bit of a clap. You could do it when we're in the studio very shortly, hopefully next stage. No, stop with that chicken in the head joke. That is ridiculous.
My knee is ready.
I can't believe we've even brought that to the pre-show.
Come on, guys.
Something I do want to say is that a lot of people pin Penta to be the one that was going to get out of CL, make tier 1. They were the clear favorites, especially if you looked at them statistically. My point from that is that those boys have like reshifted around multiple different teams. They've brought in other players. You will see your old favorite players either from years ago who are now not in tier 1, in tier 2, or you'll see old tier 1 players who are now branching out into other CL teams or CL worthy teams. That's something that I think people don't realize, is that you will see a lot of familiar faces battling it out through these weeks.